Okay, time for latest Stormbringer videos. So what I've got here is some really nice ones coming up. Issue 51 through to 54 and Premium Kit 3. Now, Premium Kit 3 in particular is very exciting for me because it is a Caradron Caradron Overlord. It's an airship. I mean, you can't say better than that. I love the idea of airships. They just blow my mind. I love anything like that. So what we're going to do is going to crack on. So I've got 5 little videos to do today, and I'm going to start off obviously with issue 51. So what does issue 51 have? Well, straight away we've got our Loonboss on giant cave squig. One of them. Okay, as you know, I love squigs. How could you not love a squig? It's a big, horrible mouth that just basically eats everything it comes across. So yeah, having a Loonboss on giant cave squig is something that I really love the idea of having for my force. I think the yeah, I've got them up there at the moment. My Gloom Spike Gits, and yeah, we've got a lovely model to have a look at in a minute, and also, you know, quick skim through the issue. So what we've got in this, we've got a nice little story. So we're moving on with the Gathering Part 2 with Loonboss, Claggett, Blacktongue. I love a nice little story. Now, the only thing is, straight away with this issue, what I've seen is that it's literally just one bit of lore in it, and it's just the story. So I like a lot more lore. I like quite a lot of stuff, I suppose, to read through, really. So I'm a bit, you know, oh, I wish there was a bit more than that, to be quite honest, particularly since it's issue number 51. It's the first one of this opening, and you would want a bit more to get into. And then it goes on quite quickly into, you know, info about a Loonboss on giant squig, all of its sort of stratagems that it can go along, you know, naming it, a few of its great deeds that it can accomplish, and then, you know, how to build it. So I love my building videos. It looks like, let me check here, it doesn't look that complex to put together, so I'm really hoping for a quick build on that one as well. Moving on from there, it's going to have quite a bit about painting it. So for painting these kind of things, the great thing about a squig is it's just like really big and red. So if you're not really up to, you know, some proper painting and experimenting with your painting, you know, squigs are really easy to paint, as you might guess. What else have we got? So on top of that, we've got its war scroll, which, you know, we need to play it properly. I do like the way that these war scrolls are compared to, I mean, I think war scrolls are really useful. I do actually like the way that they work. You know, if you just sort of wrote them all out on little index cards for a battle, it would just be so quick to get that kind of information out. All the info is there, whereas for someone like me who started Games Workshop when it was all big thick rule books that you had to spend ages trawling through to find individual rules, war scrolls I like, really. And I think no matter what version of Warhammer you play, I think condensing the core rules of a unit into a war scroll is a good idea either way. I should have turned my computer off, it's annoying me, it's like really loud in the background. I'll turn it off before my next video. You can see I've got Total War Warhammer up at the moment. First time ever I've properly played and won with the Wood Elves, so I'm really pleased there. I'm just finishing it up. Okay, okay. Now what have we got here? So there's kind of, this isn't something that you normally see with these kind of. It's all about the kind of battling stuff, but it looks as well. It's like advice on how to use them within a battle more than anything. And then it kind of gives you this nice little breakdown. So battle profiles. Each unit, Alright, so we're actually getting up to here. Whether or not something classes as a set of troops, or whether or not something classes as a hero. One thing I'm looking at, let me have a look here. So, alright, so I think what we're looking at here is we're kind of moving towards selecting battalions, and then within that battalion, so this is why there's less lore, because it's going into something a bit more meaty on how you construct an army. So that's quite an interesting, you know, one to look through. It's also interesting to see this because it looks like it gives you everything you need now. So basically it tells you everything you're going to get. So reading through that, it's basically telling us we haven't got much longer to go on Stormbringer. I think we've only got a few more deliveries to go. It's just getting there, isn't it? I just realised it's been a year since I started doing this, so yeah, it's quite amazing. It gives another one on the Forces of Destruction as well. So again, it breaks it down. I'm just kind of having a quick kind of run through. Yeah, I think we've got all of the Cruel Boys. We are getting very close to all of the Gloomspites. In fact, I think Sneaky Shufflers, Ale Guzzler Giant, Squig Herd. So we've still got quite a few, it feels like we've got quite a few Gloomspite kits to go. We haven't really got any of the, well, I don't think we have any of the Iron Jaws yet. So yeah, so we're heading towards some really big models as well. It looks like the kind of the giants and the things are coming along. Right, what else have we got? Forged in War Battle Pack. So Battle Plan number 1, using the Forged in War Battle Pack. Okay, this is why we've not got as much lore this time, because it's a lot more weighty on the kind of starting to use an army side of things. So not just grab a few models and fight each other, but actually, you know, breaking things down quite a lot. So yeah, you've got a kind of a proper little battle plan going on here, which is quite interesting. All right then, so yeah, issue 51 then. So admittedly, you know, when I first got that, I was like, there's not much in this, and then I've gone through and it's like, oh, actually, yeah, there is actually quite a lot in it. It's just not where it normally is. It's more involved now on the how to have a battle side of things. Okay, the Loonboss. So can't complain about a Squig. You've got to love a Squig. Okay, and this is a beast of a Squig. I have to admit, I tried to find another one of these this issue because I wanted to get a second Loonboss ready for my old world Walking Goblin army. I was gonna find a square base that it would fit. So I was really hoping I didn't manage to get one, unfortunately. But there we go. So it looks like it is a, let me just double check. Sometimes you see, sometimes you get options. So it's always worth kind of having a quick look just to see if it can be built in any other way. Now, as far as I can see, you can't build it any other way. It's built with a single head, single body, single... Oh no, wait, hang on. We have two weapon options. So we have a prodder and we have a sickle. So let's check something else as well. But it doesn't look like it's anything more than that. It just looks like we've got that one option basically about how it's whether or not which arm you're using by the look of it. But that's good. So there is, if you've managed to get two of these, there is a slight difference to them. I think though, what I would probably do is look at the Squig Hopper heads and see if one of those could actually be placed on it as an alternative head if I was building an alternative version of it. So that's definitely something I would do there. But there we go. So that's our Loonboss on Giant Cave Squig. There are bigger Squigs that you can get than this one. There's the Mangler Squigs that you can actually get. I believe they're absolutely huge. There's like two of them and they're massive things. It's too bad we're not getting those in Stormbringer, but I think I can live with the Ale Guzzler Gargant. And again, I'm not going to deny it. The Ale Guzzler Gargant, I'm going to try and get 2. Because one is going to be for my Stormbringer, and the other one is definitely going to be for my Orc and Goblin tribes in the old world. It's going to happen. I'm going to find a way to make that happen. Okay then, right, there we go then. That is issue number 51. Hope you like that. Please like and subscribe, and I'm going to turn this off before my next video.